Good morning, friends. We are waiting for the hurricane. I'm walking Sika because I do daily trainings with her. And it is raining right now and I'm getting wet. So, but we got to continue our training every single day. I come out here and I do training with her, and now she's pulling me because I'm not paying attention to her. Sika, heel. Sika, heel. Sika, heel. I don't know what's going on there with the cows, but they're like running crazy. I guess some of the animals must be feeling it because I know my chickens are a little bit off today, and I see the animals running around back there, so they must be feeling that the storm is getting closer. We're collecting water. We got all the pots back here. The chairs are going to go down. We're going to lay those down on the floor tomorrow, and a lot of the stuff is staying here. When the chairs over here, we're also going to lay them on the ground. And they're pruning this tree now because this is the tree that I'm worried about because it could knock over the carport. They're pruning over here. Busy preparing for Hurricane Milton. I'm like a mess today because I had to take a nap in the middle of the day because we've been moving like everything. We had to go out and get gasoline. We had to drive lots of miles to get gasoline because everybody in town is out. So here's the setup. I'll show it to you in a second. We need extra water in case we have a power outage and we can't run the well. So we're gonna have water for you to be able to flush the toilets. We have the barrels, they're full to the top. So my cousin just tied the chicken coop down. We're not going to keep the chickens in here during the storm, but we want to make sure it doesn't flip over or anything like that. So we do have it covered up. They're going to be here for a good part of tomorrow, and then in the evening I will bring them inside. The hurricane is going to be on Wednesday, so today is Monday. The day before the storm, we were gifted 3 gallons of a most delicious organic milk. I saved 1 bag in a pitcher in the fridge, 1 bag in my freezer, and 1 I decided to can for future use the day of the storm. Andre made a delicious chicken and rice, and together we ate that evening. All right, the guys are trying to secure the door because the door swung open, the screen door, and the electricity went out. We have candles, electric candles. It's really blowing now. It's a photo with flash of what my cousins had to do in the dark in order to secure the 3 glass panel patio door, which was shaking violently from the wind gust. Oh my gosh.
Oh, sí. No, y todo está mojado. Mira los zapatos de aquí.
Están llenos de agua.
Está inundada.
Ah, la cacharra. Mira las hojas como están aquí llenas. Aquí, mira. ¿Ve?
Sí. Oh, y se está inundando los zapatos.
Ay, la papaya. Look at all the leaves on the screen. I have no electricity. You can hear the generators running now. We got the wood here on the side in case the door comes down. We just got that open because we have no electricity. Later, we walked the perimeter of my property line to survey for any damages. I was lucky, but my neighbor had trees down and the metal portion of her porch roof had been flapping loosely in the wind. Metal roof of the back farmer's barn had some metal that had loosened as well. The farmer's fence was already damaged and it's worse now after the storm. Some years and knuckles on wood. See clearly here the path the extreme wind gusts made that cleared the bushes. And also blew our recently pruned branches pile onto the grass. This is the amount of tree branches that came down during the storm. It is super cold this morning. You see me with my jacket. We went out this morning in the dark and it was so cold. And I had my PJs on and we went outside and it was so cold. I have a jacket on because it's so cold. But we are thankful. We are so thankful that nothing happened. We were so scared last night and I'm so glad I wasn't alone. But I know that if I was alone, I would have probably slept in my closet. Only I'm scared because of the tornadoes and I was alone. But my cousin stayed up last night. And they did a lot of things for that glass window because that glass window we thought was going to buckle last night. And as you can see in this picture, they put sofa and some framing around it. But I know I have to get one of those accordion shutters for that back because that's not going to make it for a 4 or 5. This is one of the highest storms that I've spent here. So I'm very grateful that they were here to help me with this. You can hear the generators in the background and you can see all of the trees. They're stuck to the fence. You can see all the leaves by the pressure of the wind. You see the leaves? They're all stuck to the fence. And all of these are branches that fell off. So see all the leaves on the fence? And the roof is good. We just have one place on the roof where it looks like it lifted up a little bit at the corner. We decided we're going to leave the generator in the carport in the garage. We were going to put it here, but we're afraid it might rain later and we might still get some wind gusts. So we're just going to run that big giant extension over to the RV here. We got that working. We got extension cord to that fridge. We also got extension cords into the house for the freezer and the other fridge. And then we're all hooked up, 30 amp over here for the RV. The fridge defrosted, so they gotta clean in here. This is what we're gonna be doing for the next couple of days. All of this is soaking wet, as you can see. The water came in and hit. The glass was covered in water last night. And you can see how far away I am from the screen. So it's just a mess here. Everything is a mess, but it's okay, we'll get it done. It's daunting to see the mess when you're so hungry. We're hungry. We haven't even had coffee this morning or anything like that. So I gotta get my butane stove and see if I can get some cooking done here, put some dishes away and start getting my breakfast done, something that's quick and easy. I think we'll use up some of that milk and some of that cereal. Leveling this because the RV did move a little bit. Okay, he said that this moved. The RV moved a little bit. The wind twisted it a little bit. So he's gonna fix it now, but it pretty much stayed on the blocks. So this is what it looks like. We're back to normal with the cleanup. Put everything back. The guys put the plants back over here. He's gonna fix the RV now because it twisted. The wind came in this way and it twisted a little bit this way. It kind of moved the block a little bit. This is why God put them here, because there's no way that I would have been able to do none of this if it wasn't for him. He's put them on blocks and they were better. They were on the tires. They would have been on the tires even though the tires were flat, but that's why God did this. Try to help me out, and that's exactly what they did.
I am saved. But I am still new at getting old. Pay these dues and wear down these bones. Breaking is easy and hope is hard. And some days are good and some years aren't.
Made a quick hamburger helper meal for all of us outside in my porch. Milton had to put extension cords all over the house in order for us to run some lines and some plugs so we can charge some of our items. Morning, friends. This is day 2 of the storm. And this is the aftermath. Today I'm going to clean up the porch. We still don't have power there. They're promising it's going to be in a few days. We're going to clean up. We're going to prep kitchen area outside in my porch, which I'll show you now, which I did. And we are going to accommodate the generator to work with the breaker system in my garage. My cousin knows how to do it, plus he works for a big company that they've already explained to him how to do it. So we're going to go buy the parts for that tomorrow so we can have the house prepared for generator use, maintain the generator, so when we have an outage we can still use our television and our fans, and make sure that our freezers and our refrigerators are all working. As far as the well, we don't know if we're going to be able to hook that up as well, but we have plenty of water. And let me show you how we did over the hurricane. So I'm in the process of cleaning up this mess that's here. Just finished cleaning this section of the porch, which is nice and organized now. We have all of these buckets of water that we collected during the storm because we were able to put a spout there and collect that water there. So we're using all of this water now for cooking and cleaning and stuff. And so we're still cleaning up. So this is where I cooked yesterday in my little red devil. This is I don't know if you guys remember this, but this thing is really old and I barely used it. This thing is so great because you can make easy breakfast and stuff in here. So if you find any of these in a thrift store, pick it up because these things are amazing. All right, so I was able to cook dinner in that really easy last night. I want to set up a little kitchen area here, a portable, not for all the time, but just a little portable area here so I can cook in the evenings. So I've got all my stuff here, and I'm going to get this stuff organized now.
When life's a stage, it's all mirrors and smoke, and everyone's a friend till the hard times come around.
All right, so the porch is all clean. We still got our water here. Nice and clean, everything's been organized. And here's just my little kitchen area, so when I can cook. If you remember from 1998, they used to have the Red Devil, and I still have mine in the garage, and it works good. Comes with all the attachments. It's portable, it works off of propane. And I just made, this is chicken breast and cheddar cheese, mushroom soup that I make, and potatoes. And I'm just waiting for the guys to be done. They're changing the oil now in the generator over there, as you can see. I also had to reposition the coop since the gusts of wind had slid the coop off of the bricks that it stood on in order to keep it off the soil. So during the storm, right before it got dark, I had realized that I had not brought down the jacks in my truck camper to secure it, and it was shaking a lot. So we all ran outside in the cold rain and ended up lowering the jacks in order to secure the camper to the truck. This is something that is very necessary if you are having to stay somewhere in a storm with your trunk camper. It's always best to lower your jacks to secure it as much as you can from flipping over.